We had 3 radio stations in one building on the other side of town, and then we ended up with another radio station here and decided to consolidate everything into one facility. And so what you see here, or what you will be seeing here, is 4 radio stations combined into one facility. And in the process of moving, we decided that we would switch over to the Axia platform. Part of the reason is because we were changing automation as well to Rivendell, and Rivendell works very well with the Axia system. When we decided to consolidate everything, we used to have separate control rooms for each radio station, but several of them had no live local programming. It's all either syndicated stuff or voice tracked. So we decided, well, we don't need a control room, a separate control room for those stations anymore. So we decided to consolidate. Now we have one big, massive control room here, and that's pretty much where we do everything for 4 radio stations. Morning show on one of them is live. We do a live talk show on the AM and middays. At one time we did, and then we do a night show on one of the other stations, all live from this room and all via the Axia. In the old facility, we had literally miles and miles of analog audio wiring. Studio to studio, studio to rack, rack to the other studio. It was just lots of wiring and one whole wall of punch blocks. Every bit of that's gone now, because all we have in between this room and the rack room is a couple of runs of Cat5 cable. There's a whole lot less wiring involved this way, which of course means a lot less time involved in setting up an Axia system than in wiring up a plant with analog consoles in every room. We had already installed one smaller Axia console at another radio station that we own about 35 miles from here, and it has worked so well that when the decision was made to move this station or these stations and consolidate them, we looked at all that wiring, we looked at all those punch blocks, and we said, we ain't doing that. We're going to go with Axia and eliminate all that, because first of all, it made the move a whole lot simpler.
Since we put the Axia system in, everything has run a lot smoother, which is the main thing I'm concerned about. I don't have the engineer coming in every day telling me we need to buy this part, something's gone down. With the one studio, everything is located in one room. We can go in there, all the production for the commercials is done there. The board is easy to use. Everything just works very smoothly. One other thing that I really like about the Axia system is the flexibility. If I decide to do a Southern Miss football game, I can either automate it or I can have somebody come in and do it by pushing the buttons and getting it on the air for us.
I wouldn't do it any other way. I've got 2 more radio stations in another market, thousands of miles from here, literally, even in a different hemisphere, as a matter of fact. And we put Axia in there, too, after our first experience with Axia. I would never build another analog plant again.